Blake Lively pulled off a feat few actors can in this gripping, nail-biting thriller. Blake Lively is, to my mind, an underrated actress, a star in the classic tradition. Her acting has, unfortunately, taken a backseat to legal drama of late, but if you look past that, and you should, you'll find Lively is quite talented, and no more is her talent put to the test than in The Shallows. The film sees Lively play Nancy Adams, a medical student who gets stranded 200 yards from shore by the presence of a great white shark. What The Shallows does for Lively is to place her in rare company, alongside the likes of Jimmy Stewart, Tom Hanks, and hubby Ryan Reynolds, a group that consists of a handful of actors who have been the only character on screen for most, if not all, the duration of a feature film, successfully. Films like The Shallows present challenges for actors. Films like The Shallows present a unique challenge for actors and filmmakers. There are no other characters for the actor to interact with, no one else to share the weight of the film's fortunes on their shoulders. Filmmakers have to work with a story that gives a plausible explanation for why the actor would be in such a situation. Then it's a tag-team effort to keep the moviegoer's attention for the duration of the film, with the actor tasked with keeping the audience engaged, and the filmmakers using the tricks at their disposal to pace the action, or sometimes the lack thereof, to a degree that keeps the film from dragging. But the public face of the film is the actor alone, and the most brilliant of directors can't save these types of films if the actor isn't at the top of their game. So, how do they do it? Above all, the actor has to be charismatic. The actor needs to be naturally engaging, the type whose mere presence in a film is enough to draw in moviegoers. Jimmy Stewart is one such actor, the definitive everyman that effortlessly makes himself relatable in any role, such as in The Spirit of St. Louis, where the bulk of the film is spent with Stewart's Charles Lindbergh in the cockpit of his plane. The actor has to convey their emotions and thoughts largely wordlessly, save for their internal dialogue. This means using their entire body to capture what they're feeling at any moment. Take James Franco in 127 Hours. Franco deftly shows his strength slowly but surely ebbing away as he hangs trapped, his body becoming limper with every passing moment, and really only coming back to life when tensed up for the emotionally jarring amputation scene. Some actor films craft a conversation partner for the actor to work with, most notably Wilson the Volleyball, Tom Hanks' companion in Cast Away. It's arguably even more difficult than not having a conversation partner at all. Talking to a volleyball could easily fall into camp, and it's to Hanks' credit that not only does it remain on the right side of campy, but becomes believable. Blake Lively hits all the marks in The Shallows. If we compare Lively's performance in The Shallows with the actors above, who shouldered one actor film successfully, then she hits all the marks. Lively stands out in everything she's in, with her presence a key element in the success of It Ends With Us. She's relatable in the film, a normal woman caught in an abnormal, but plausible, situation, one where escape hinges on her ability to think and act. She's not a superhero who can clock the shark with a single punch. And you can see the character becoming weaker and more desperate as the film progresses, with Lively pacing the digression perfectly. She doesn't look like a bathing suit model throughout the film, but someone who is slowly but surely losing it. Interestingly, Lively is faced with the same situation in The Shallows that her real-life hubby Ryan Reynolds did with his own one-actor film, Buried, in 2010. Both are actors that typically play similar characters, albeit very well, in the bulk of their films, with Reynolds arguably the bigger offender in that regard. In their respective solo ventures, they don't have their typical type to hide behind. Reynolds the wiseacre and Lively the socialite. They are truly left alone in every sense of the word in these films, and it elicits a far more honest performance than what we're used to from either, and they both rose to the challenge before them.